Alright everyone, my name is Hardyal Singh. We are here at the Deakin 1 campus and I'm here to talk to other fellow students about the rising fuel prices in Australia. We are here with
Lockie.
Ella.
Hi everyone, I'm Callum.
My name's Jay.
And I'm Sam.
Tess.
So Lockie, I'll be asking you about the fuel prices at the moment in Australia. Are you ready for it? Sure. So first off, what vehicle do you own? Do you use anything?
Yeah, I drive a Golf.
A Golf?
I've got a little MG of a car.
Little MG?
Yeah, MGZS.
Yeah, that's fine. You love it?
I love it so much. It's a really nice car.
Alright.
Most of the time I ride my bike here, but I do have a car as well, so fuel prices are definitely something that I consider and have to worry about, especially when I'm filling it up.
Jay?
These days I'm normally using my car. It's a 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan, all space.
Tiguan, amazing. What about you, Sam?
Yeah, I use a car as well. I've got a 2011 Peugeot 308.
A car.
What model is it?
It's a Mazda 2012.
2012? Perfect. What year is it?
2013. So it takes... for the most part, I sort of just don't really consider changing my driving habits.
Yeah.
It does cross my mind, especially coming here to Deakin. Like, we have the buses, which are pretty good. Having the concession obviously helps with public transport.
No, I think I definitely take the bus more often than I do the car now. Just because I feel like all the bus routes are pretty close and there's no point in paying, an excessive amount if I can avoid it.
Maybe $40 a week versus $50 or $60 a week isn't that much of a difference for me. My car is pretty economical as it is.
Yeah, I know that one.
I'd say I'm definitely using the car less.
Mm-hmm.
At uni, there's paid parking only, really. So I drive less often because of that. But also, I don't want to be spending too much on petrol as well. I don't work so often, so it's nice to be able to just catch the bus straight in. It's a direct bus line as well, so it's pretty easy.
Sometimes I look for other methods of transport, like I said before. If I can ride my bike somewhere, I'll do that because it can save fuel. But if I have to drive somewhere, say if it's raining or I need to pick someone up, then I still feel that I can use my car and it won't, be too financially devastating. But it is definitely more of a concern now than it was previously.
I think that's definitely affected my mindset, and these days I'm definitely considering doing public transport more than I'm using my car.
Yeah, well, I guess the issue is that I need to use my car, so it's just costing me more overall.
Yeah, I've been trying to fuel up less than I don't have to spend money.
What's your opinion on using public transport?
I'm probably like a 5-minute walk from one of the bus stops that goes straight to Deakin. So that'll take me one direction to Warnponds, the other direction up, like train station.
No, I think I definitely take the bus more often than I do the car now. Just because I feel like all the bus routes are pretty close and there's no point in paying, an excessive amount if I can avoid it.
While I have been using public transport somewhat more frequently recently.
6 months ago, it was the bus to Deakin would be fairly dead in the morning.
Yeah, I understand that, man.
I probably would. I'd rather drive than use public transport, but it probably would save me money.
Have you been planning, thinking about just skipping your classes more? It's like being like, it's not worth it to drive for one class and paying this much. Have you been thinking about that?
Nah, not at all. I've timetabled all my subjects to be on two days.
Hey man, don't worry. I don't think a professor will watch this, so I don't know.
That's all good, man. But my timetable's pretty good at the moment, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Do you think the government could do anything to tackle this situation? Because the prices are too high. It's at the moment $2.49, $4.91. Yep.
Do I think the government could do something about it? There's definitely ways that the government can do it. Are they gonna follow through? I don't know. Might not be efficient for them, apparently.
Honestly, I have no idea what the government can do about it. The optimist in me thinks they're trying to do things about it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a politician. I don't really know how it all works. I just hope that better renewable fuel sources will be one of those things.
Oh, how political do we want to get? Generally speaking, I think that investing into public transport is always a good idea. There's a lot of backlash in the media around public transport, obviously with the Westgate Tunnel. But I think at the end of the day, you look at if you sort of consider any country that you consider to be better than the country that you're living in, more often than not, it also has better public transport than the country you're considering it to.
How do you see this issue developing in the near future? Do you think it's going to get worse? Do you think it's going to get better at the end of this week, maybe next, maybe at the end of the month? What's your opinion on this?
Well, I mean, oil in general is not something that we're set up to sort of live without. We have a huge reliance on it, and I think that we should probably work out a way to, either the gas and oil that we drill for, we either hold on to it, or we figure out a solution where we don't need it as much. Because I think we get rid of pretty much all of what we've got, even though we've got plenty in our country. We export all of it.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Lockie, for your time, and I wish you best of luck with your studies. Thanks so much, bro. Because of this, did you plan to do something else on the side to save up for the fuel money, or are you fine with that?
Not too bad. I don't have to get petrol too often, so currently what I'm earning right now works for that. But I haven't bought petrol in a little bit, so it might be a bit of a shock next time I do.
That's good.
I do try to drive a bit more economically. I put my car in a higher gear to try and keep the revs down and use less fuel and stuff where I can. So it's just more little adjustments like that where I can to just, save money and fuel and stuff now that it's a bit more of a thing to think about.
Yeah, 100%, man. Do you think this will keep getting worse in the future, or the coming week should ease in a bit? The prices should go down a bit. What do you think?
I think, I'm pretty sure we did just get 3 new storages of fuel cancelled. So I think it's going to keep going up after that. I think there's some trade route they've tried to organise that might improve it a little bit. But currently I'm still thinking it's going to keep going up for a little until we get...
As much as I'd like to go off with the point of optimism, in the next few weeks, it's not going to get better. I already see that. And then afterwards, I don't think the fuel price is going to drop as fast as they've risen. It's kind of that sort of mentality of prices rocket up, but they feather fall down.
I'm in agreement there. I feel like fuel used to be a lot cheaper even before all this, and it stayed at around 180, 190. Where I've heard stories of people, used to pay 110 cents per litre.
I remember that time, man. Good old days, yeah?
Well, I guess it depends on what the situation is internationally. It depends on how long the conflict goes on for. I feel like it's something that might be mostly resolved, but there might still be simmering tensions even after it is finished. So I hope it doesn't go on for too long, as do a lot of people. But we'll just have to wait and see, and in the meantime just do our best.
Thank you so much, Callum. So that's me, Hardyal Singh, and
Callum.
Yes, thank you so much.